Hey everybody. Hi, this is Tim. I'm in Malaysia. I've got a caller here from where are you? Are you in Pakistan? Where are you?
Yes, I'm from Sialkot, Pakistan.
Okay.
My name is Shani, and uh, I'm from Sialkot, Pakistan, and I am 19 years old. After that, what should I tell you all?
I'm just trying to get people a basic introduction so then we'll start talking and they'll have an idea, why we're talking. Um, Shani found me and he's got an English test. He's got a very important English test. Uh, you said when
Yes,
on the 15th, is it, or the 15th or 14th of April?
14th April.
14th April. And
Yes.
where is that test? Is that where you're living now, or do you have to travel again? Where do you take the test?
Um, um, I'm going to take as test. I'm not understand exactly what are you saying because I missed some words.
Okay, internet problems. Um, so where are you taking the? It's IELTS, IELTS. So it's
Yes, yes.
international.
I'm living in Sialkot.
Okay.
I'm living in Sialkot, and if I if I have some time, I can give my IELTS test in Sialkot, but uh, in 24th April. But I have not very much time, so I'm going to appear in Lahore. It is another city of
Okay.
Pakistan.
Yep.
So I'm going to appear in Lahore in 14th April, and it is maybe 3 to 4 hours will be take to go there. So it is a little far from Shelter.
3 or 4. Okay. Um,
Yes.
so I'm trying to look up your city. What's your city again? How do you spell it?
What did you say? I'm not understand.
Where do you live? Where are you? Well, now where are you now? Where are you studying?
Well, actually, my exactly my house in Pasrur. It is a city, a little city. I can say you can say town. It is a town. It is 30 kilometer far from Sialkot, and but
Yeah.
now I'm living in my aunt's house, and it is just near to. It is 1 kilometer far from my academy, where
Okay.
where I'm preparing my IELTS course. So um, I'm in my aunt's house, and maybe for 2 weeks more I live there. After that, I will go back to my home, and I don't want to live here. It is very difficult time for me. My father came from Saudi Arabia, and he just came from Saudi Arabia for me because I asked them, I'm going to Australia. I have just 2 months, and you can come now and meet me because maybe uh, I will study there for 2 years. After I will come back for after 2 years or maybe 3 years. Then it is a long time because my father is living there for last 3 years. So it maybe it totally it is very I can say long time to see them. So they come there for me. But I went to Pasur, went to my home only once, uh, so I don't want to stay here more, and I want to go back my home
Pac,
in two after
Saudi Arabia.
2 months. Yes, yes,
Okay. But your aunt lives. You're with your aunt currently.
yes, yes.
Okay. I'm having trouble finding your city. How do you spell what is the how do you spell the city where you're at currently? Where does your aunt live?
S Yes, yes. I'm doing Sialkot, Sialkot.
SI. Okay, I'm sorry. Um, SIA SIA
L
L.
L
Okay,
K O
so
T.
I got it. Okay. So from there
Yes,
to You said Lahore is where you're probably going to take the exam.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
They are my. I have some friends there, so they will help me to go one place to another because I am hardly ever go there.
Okay.
My parents are very strict me if I go for places. But I, they, one purpose for going to Australia is that I want to become independent. I want to stay there alone. I want to do anything which I want. Here
Yeah.
I cannot do it.
Okay. I'm trying to get Google Maps. It's not cooperating.
Yes.
Google Maps doesn't want to
Okay.
send me. Okay. Google Maps won't, oh, they won't send me by train. I get it. Okay. So Google Maps will
Yes.
send me by car. So let's see. Google doesn't think you can get there
Okay.
by train, um, but
Okay.
it thinks you can rent a car and make it to Lahore. Let me show my screen here.
Okay.
So here's Google Maps. Um, so apparently, if we're driving in a car, it's about 3.5 hours, 3 hours 13 minutes, 139
Yes.
kilometers, which is about 90 miles, 85 miles. Um, so okay, so that's how you get to your
How many?
exam.
I don't know how many kilometer is it exactly.
Google knows 140 kilometers,
How much distance is 104 kilometer?
140.
Okay. Okay. I understand.
140.
So
That's actually uh, when my wife and I got here to Malaysia. She's Malaysian. She got us phone
okay.
numbers. She got us phone numbers 68,
Okay.
6871 and 6817.
Can I save the number?
I'm interested, I'm curious whether you understand. 6817 and 6871.
68, 27, 21.
Nope. This is this is one of those things when an American speaks normal, um, numbers
Okay.
numbers are difficult. Uh, 17
Okay.
is 1 7.
Okay.
71 is 7 1. So our phone numbers are end in the digits 6871 and 6817.
Okay. And now I understand.
Okay. But we pronounce it 6817 and 6871 because it's a very easy way to tell who speaks English well here.
Okay. Yes. Yes. It is
Five
easy.
or 10% of people understand. It's crazy.
But you always confuse me with, you, I don't know, but you first you tell the one way, then the other way, then you have lots of way to tell one thing.
Oh, very true. Yeah. Well, and I purposely, when I talk to people here in Malaysia, I purposely say things in different ways just to kind of test their English. I want to find people that can like
Uh, but-
actually understand English, really, for real.
okay. Oh, wow. So, uh, how many years you are living there for living there in Malaysia?
15 years so far.
Where is your family?
Wisconsin, back in the United States.
Just you and your wife is living in Malaysia, and
Well, my wife's family, yeah, there's her whole family is here.
in, uh, you have not any children like.
No, We've got a cat.
Cat.
We have a cat.
Okay. So,
So here's if you can see the map here. Here, if you look at the United States, here's Florida, here's Texas, here's Mexico, right? And if I scroll in a little bit
yes, yes,
further,
I'm
here's Chicago, right?
yes, yes, Florida.
New York is over this way. Here's Chicago, and this says it's 2 hours and 56 minutes to drive from Chicago to the city where I grew up, Verona, Wisconsin.
Okay, Chicago,
Yep.
very near to your city because the roads are very um, wide and clean in your country, so it is not difficult to go one place to another,
Well, not
right?
normally. Not normally. Well, we visited like 3 years ago around Christmas
Okay,
time, and
okay,
it was snowing. We drove from Chicago up to Wisconsin, and there was
okay,
already like 4 or 6 inches of snow on the ground. That was challenging.
okay.
That was challenging.
Wow, it's a very difficult time for you.
When we woke up the next day, there was 21 inches of snow. It was beautiful.
Yes, I think there is a beach in Chicago,
Well, yeah. My I don't know if you would consider it a beach. My wife saw it and she's like, "That's
but
not
it is very cold.
cold in the winter." Yeah, but it's pretty warm in the summer. It's 30, 35 degrees, 40 degrees in the summer.
Um, okay, so you can swim there.
Yeah,
Otherwise, here now here is weather very warm and just winter is gone. Uh, right, just I can say just nowadays here is very warm and it is maybe it will more warm in July. It is the hottest month
really.
of
Okay.
the year.
How is the weather compared to Pakistan, or I'm sorry, compared to Saudi Arabia? Is it warmer in Saudi Arabia?
Well, there are some places already warmer. If we talk about the whole country, Saudi Arabia, then we should say that Saudi Arabia is a warm country. But where my father were living, that city is the I can say very top city. That city is very cold, and there is not. Um, I can say there is not snowfall, but that city is very cold in whole year, and the weather is very beautiful, very lovely. And
So
but now in Pakistan, what
what kind of temperatures? What tell us what you mean by cold?
there maybe 20. Usually, the temperature is 20, 20 and 25, 30, more than not more than 30. I can say.
Okay. So translating
Yeah.
for people in America, that's between say 65 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Um,
It is
so
very cold,
yeah, well, that I
very cold.
it actually the
What?
temperature can get to 50 in Saudi Arabia, right?
No, Saudi Arabia, the weather is very, the climate is very warm and hot. But in the city where my father is living, that is Abha. You can search. It is just near to the Yemen. Yemen, Yemen is another country. It is near to Yemen, and it is the uh, what do you say top city? What should I say? I don't know word exactly.
Um, so it's
Highest. It is the highest city.
So it's like in the mountains or it's on a plateau or something?
There are high mountains, and it is a big city. Tourists come there, and they live there. That city is very important and very famous in uh, Saudi Arabia. And my I can say the all persons, the all men of my family living there in Saudi Arabia. My four uncles are there. My father is living there, but now my father came from there. But my father lived there for 20 years, and my cousins living there. My uncles. My all family, I can say the all mans of my family living there in Saudi Arabia.
Okay. 20 years. So where where did they live before that? Where are they actually
What did
from?
you say? I'm not understanding.
You said they live
Sorry.
where they live now, they've lived for 20 years.
Yes,
Where
yes.
are they from? Saudi Arabia? Where are they actually from?
No, my we are from. My father is from Pakistan. They
You
lived
are?
there in Saudi Arabia for 20 years.
Okay. 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 So that's okay. That's why you have an aunt in Pakistan. Now I understand.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You said you're where from your father.
I was confused. How and
Okay.
you said you're 19 years old, so you were born in Saudi Arabia, lived there your whole life, and now
Uh, I'm not understand exactly what did you say because I missed some words.
okay.
Please, could you
How
repeat your question?
how old are you? You said 19?
I'm 19.
Okay. And your father has lived in Saudi Arabia for 20 years. So
Yes, yes.
you were born in Saudi Arabia? You've lived there your whole life?
No, father come in Pakistan for many times.
Okay. So you've traveled. But like
Yes, yes.
Saudi Arabia is like your home.
Yes, yes. My second home. My
Okay.
second home is for
Okay. Cool.
my brother is also living there in Saudi Arabia.
That's interesting. Um, where
Yes,
there's a lot of people in the entire world. Um,
yes,
I heard something one time like 80% of people never travel more than like 100 miles from where they're born worldwide.
yes, yes,
Crazy. Very few people travel.
yes. It is. You know, some countries uh, uh, the lots of people, lots of Pakistani working in all around the world,
Mm,
and in every country, I can say every country, a good amount of Pakistanis working there as a labor, as a businessman, or every kind of work they do in all around the world, in Malaysia, in Africa, in America, or in Europe. So maybe in future the people will reduce this trend, and they will stay with their family in their own country, in their own city, or they will travel, but not very much because it is not they don't want to go there, but they just go in other countries to get employment, to earn some money.
economics,
So in future,
economics,
yes,
dollars. Yeah.
yeah, dollars.
Yeah.
But I have some one question in my mind.
Okay. Go for it.
Hello,
Go ahead.
hello.
Ask.
Okay, why are you living in Malaysia instead of America?
Well,
What is the reason?
um, it's kind of complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. My wife is from Malaysia, so we met at the University of Wisconsin in Madison. So that's I showed you the map before, Chicago to Wisconsin. We met in Wisconsin. We moved to Chicago and we lived together there. And she actually finished her studies at the University of Chicago. And after Chicago,
Okay.
we moved out to California, right, off to the
Yes,
west
yes.
coast, and we were there about 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
And then we moved to Singapore, and then to
Okay.
Melbourne, Australia, and
Okay.
then to Malaysia. Her nieces and
Okay.
nephews were really young, and she wanted to be here while they were growing up. Um, Man, it was probably 6 or 8 years ago already. We started talking about moving to Spain. I speak Spanish. I speak Portuguese. I would love to go live in Spain, right? Uh,
But but of Spain is not Portuguese. You have to speak Spanish if you want to go there.
yep,
But I don't know exactly why do you want to.
I speak Spanish. I studied in Madrid for a year. I rode my bicycle around Spain. I love Spain. Spain is awesome. But
Okay.
yeah, we
And why
we're still here.
I'm not understand. Uh, why,
I hear voices.
why do you want countries? You lived in many countries around the world, in Australia, in America, in Malaysia, and now you want to move on Spain. What is the reason?
I would really love to live in a country where they speak Spanish or a country where they speak Portuguese.
If you want this, if you wanted this, then you should move when 15 or 20 years ago, not now. Now you are
Why?
settled in, you should
No,
stay there.
no, no. We're just getting started.
Yes.
So you expect to find a country to go live in? Is that what you're telling me? You're going to pick a
Yes,
country?
of
You're
course.
going to pick
Yes, of
a
course.
country?
Yes, I just want to live in Australia maybe, and then I will get the PR of Australia, and then I will come back to my home country. But I will stay there for some months. I after getting the PR, I I will come back my country once a year, or maybe once after 2 years. But I live there in Australia, and I don't want to move any other, because if you live in one country, you have a good experience, and you know everything around that. But you are living in, you lived in many countries, and you are living in Malaysia. I don't how you manage it.
um, yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. It's
Right.
hard. It definitely, if you get attached, yeah, it can be hard if you get attached. I like languages a lot. I like traveling a lot. So I think I'm not as attached to a location. I'd love to
Okay.
go. I'd love to live in 2 or 3 places every year. It's just that's just money. If there was enough money, I'd probably be living in Japan for a couple months to go skiing. I'd live in Spain for the summer. Actually, no, the summer is too warm in Spain. Summer is too warm. I'd live in Spain maybe for the autumn, see all the colors changing,
Okay.
right? Um,
Yes.
I when I've got enough money, I will be living like eternally. I'll be going skiing, I'll go biking in the autumn, and I will chase the proper weather for me. 40 degrees,
Wow.
too hot. Minus 20, yeah, that's about the limit. It's good for skiing. Yeah, I like 15 to 25 degrees for bicycling.
15 to 25 degree, between the 15 to 55 or 25. Okay.
15 to 25 is good for bicycling, yes.
And what is the temperature in Malaysia now?
Temperatures here are, I think the low temperatures are around 23. I just looked this up today. 23 at night in Kuala Lumpur, and
Okay.
between like 30 and 35 during the day. So that's in Fahrenheit. That's like
Hot
70.
today.
It's warm. It's warm during the day.
Okay.
Yeah. About
Yes.
73
So
degrees at night where I live in Fahrenheit, and high temperatures are between 85 and 95 in Fahrenheit. It's too warm.
85.
85 to 95 Fahrenheit. It's too warm.
It is very, yes, of course, this is warm, too much warm.
Yeah.
And
20
when will you go? Okay.
20
When will you
20
go to what?
30 degrees is like a low daytime temperature here. It's too warm.
Okay, okay. And I want to ask you that when are you going to next country? When exactly when? I mean,
Move or visit?
no. Do, uh, do you want to move in Spain or just visit?
I would love to move to Spain. We
It is
visited.
easy for you to,
No, getting work rights are not easy. No.
but you are American. Maybe but you, if you are American, then you also have, you just can visit Spain, not move there.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to move,
We can visit easily. Yes, visiting is no problem. But right, to
yes,
actually to work there legally, yeah, that's more difficult.
yes, yes, yeah, it's more difficult. Actually, I have one friend from Spain, and he went there illegal by walking. I can't by
Oh,
walking.
wow.
You know,
Cool. Okay.
by
Trump.
walking. First
So
of all,
so
he went
Trump
he went
Trump
to the Greeks. He stayed there for 1 year, maybe 1 year about roundabout, and then he settled in a Greek. He moved to another country, and finally he went to the Spain, and then he lived there 6 to 7 years, uh, maybe 6 years, exactly 6 years. And then he got 1 year visa, 1 year passport. He can now just 2 months before he came into Pakistan after 10 years.
Wow.
But now he settled in Spain. He gets the passport for 1 year. Then he will the expense will increase maybe next year or
Very cool. So where do you know where is he in Spain?
Madrid. In Madrid,
In
he
Madrid.
is working in a small hotel.
Okay.
Yes, you should
Madrid.
go there by walk, and you can maintain your health by walking.
I was a student. I lived in Madrid for a year as a student, and I rode my bicycle to and from the university. Oh, that I loved that. That was awesome. Madrid is awesome.
That is to go Spain. You have been lived there. You had been lived there, and you spent some time there, so you feel very better. And now you want to go there again.
I my I studied Spanish in college, and the Spanish that I studied was from Spain. So there's basically
Okay,
two versions of Spanish: Northern Spain,
okay,
and then like real South Spain and South America.
okay.
So Southern Spain speaks a lot, very similar to the way that they speak in Mexico or Argentina and those other countries. And then
I know about.
Okay. So my version of Spanish, what I studied, yeah, I studied Spanish from Spain, from Madrid, uh, Castellano from
You,
Madrid. So
you can speak many languages: Portuguese, Spanish, English,
three so
and
far.
Malaysian language.
Well, yes, some. I can order food and pay for things. Yes, I can I can talk to my maid. I'm actually able to talk to the maid pretty well. We talk about the cat. We talk about cleaning supplies. Um, when I forget to do the laundry, I understand when she says, "Hey, miss the." I can't think of how to say it right now. Um, something messy, something baju. I'm okay with the maid, but I'm not so good with most Malaysians. No,
So you should spend more years there to get grip on the Malaysian language, not
no,
move to
no,
Spain.
no. I should move to
Uh,
Spain and speak Spanish. No, I no. I've had
you can speak you can speak Spanish.
yeah. I'm good at Spanish.
Okay, how many percent? If I want to just know uh, how many percent you can speak. I mean, Spanish, 60, 70, not exactly 100, but
I
uh,
Yeah, I'd say 60 or 70%. Depends. It depends who's Spanish. I mean, Mexican Spanish, I'm not so good. Argentinian, not so good. But from Spain, yeah, 60, 70%.
okay. And Portuguese, tell me in percentage.
Um, People understand me. I don't understand them. So listening, I don't know, 40%. Talking, I'm good. I think I'd like 80% talking. People understand me.
Okay. People understand you, just you don't understand them. Just 40% you understand them.
Correct. Yeah. I
And the Malaysian just
Oh,
20%.
yes, 20%. That's probably generous. I can get
Okay.
coffee, I can get food, I can get spicy food, I can avoid fish cakes, and
Okay.
I can ask price and pay, but
Okay. Just basic needs. You can uh, complete your basic needs. I mean, to get
my
something or something.
my basic needs, yes. My needs are coffee, spicy food.
Okay, nothing else.
That's it.
So now you should tell me what is your job, what is your profession.
Well, I've always done computer work. I my college studies were computer science and Spanish. Okay.
Okay,
I'm I'm tired of computer stuff. So I'm moving into language now. So I'm getting students. I can teach English, and my Spanish and Portuguese are good enough as well. So I can teach Spanish and Portuguese, and I'm just working on getting students for those languages.
okay. So this is the purpose you are going to the other countries to get the more and more the words, more vocabulary, to get grip on the other languages, and that's good. You have a great experience of the world. You
Traveling,
have
the purpose of traveling is traveling. That's the purpose of traveling is traveling. Travel is just travel. Travel is awesome. Yeah, but I want to speak like 10 languages. I want to speak 10 languages well. So I expect
taste. I suggest you to learn Urdu language. You know what is Urdu language?
Yeah, it's a very ancient and very important language. Yes.
Okay. Urdu language can understand almost one and one and 50. Uh, you don't understand in words. You understand in numbers. So after calculation, I will tell you. Maybe 1.5 billion people
Yeah.
can understand Urdu language. You
Yeah.
know about India.
India.
Indian peoples, Pakistani peoples can speak and understand Urdu because our language is Urdu and Hindi, Indian and Pakistani language is very familiar, so very similar,
And
and
Persian.
we
Persian as
can
well, right? It's very similar to Persian as well, correct?
yes, yes. So you should learn Urdu
I might.
and Chinese.
I'm thinking about
Chinese.
I'm thinking Russian, Chinese, Polish, um,
But
Italian.
sorry, just wait. Polish is not Polish is just spoken in Poland, I think.
Yeah, well, yeah, but Chicago, there's plenty of places where Polish people have moved to. True. I mean, it's not the most popular language, but it's interesting. I don't know. I find it interesting. I find it interesting.
How can
Uh,
you control your languages? How can you
oh,
how can you
that's really hard. When um I went to Chicago in December and we came back in, just after New Year's, and
okay?
I was speaking English, right? But I got on the internet like this and I was speaking Spanish and Portuguese. And I got back to Malaysia and
Okay,
the maid is trying to speak Bahasa Malaysia with me.
okay,
My brain was thinking Spanish and Portuguese. I could not talk. Oh,
okay. So
it's horrible. No, keeping languages separated? No.
it is very deep.
Yeah, oh, very difficult.
That's why I suggest you to just get grip on Spanish, Portuguese, and just English. Three languages are enough for you because you can control them, you can grip on them, you can have and you can speak everything you can do, but you cannot. I when I think about to uh, um get grip on the other many languages, it is very difficult, I think.
You are correct. Thank you for your advice.
Yes, you just concentrate on Spanish and Portuguese.
No. No. I'm right now I'm spending a lot of time helping people with English, right? You
Yes, yes.
your language is Urdu and you're in Pakistan, Saudi Arabia. Do you speak Arabic as well?
No, I can just for you. I mean just
Okay. A little bit.
I can read Arabic. I can read Arabic.
Okay.
I can understand a little bit.
Okay.
You know. So just I can read fully. I mean, 70% I read,
Oh,
but
cool.
I can understand 10%.
Okay. Um, Now I'm spending time with a lot of people that speak Spanish and Portuguese now. So in the process of discussing English, I'm speaking,
Okay.
listening, and hearing a lot of Spanish and a lot of Portuguese. So
Okay.
basically, I'm working with Spanish speakers and Portuguese speakers. I'm I'm studying a bit of Portuguese. There's a website that I'm using called Link. I don't know if you've seen
Yes.
my messages about that. Link is pretty cool. Link is pretty cool for studying languages. They've got a lot of written content, and a good amount of that content, you can press a button and a native speaker is like reading a blog
Okay.
post or an entire
Okay.
podcast. So
Yes.
you can get Native Americans, native English speakers from America or from England or from Australia, doing podcasts, reading their blog posts. You can get all that kind of content on Link for free.
Where
I
is that?
What's up?
I said, you said you are talking about a cool link. Link. Where
It's
is
a
that? I want to check.
it's a website. LINGQ Link. LINGQ
Lingq.
Q.
Lingq. Link Q.
Yeah, pronounce it in English. It's Link.
Yes. Link. Link.
Yep.
Okay.
Um, I'm using it for Portuguese. So like I go hop in the car and I drive to go, pick my wife up from work. I can get
Okay.
I can get into Link in the app on my telephone. I can find a podcast.
Okay.
I press play
Okay.
and I've got 45 minutes of Portuguese. I got 45 minutes of good Portuguese, right? And
Yes.
that's awesome. I'm gonna start learning French, and
That's a great.
I'm gonna do my French on this same website on Link.
Okay. That's good. You are doing hard work to achieve your goal.
And see, that's a lot of people don't want to do any work. you
Yes.
you have goals, and you're not afraid of working. So yeah, you're the kind of person I would like to talk with. You've got something you want to achieve, and you understand it takes an effort.
Yes.
There are a lot of people in the world that just want, there's a lot of people that want them to teach a language to them.
Yes. Yes.
That doesn't work. You have to learn. You,
Yes.
you do something. You learn.
I have to do something for me. Every person should have to concentrate on himself, and you are um, you are learning languages for to get, I can say.
It's selfish. We're learning for us. We don't care about other people. It's me, baby. It's all me.
You are a great person. Honestly speaking, I love to talk you.
This I've really enjoyed talking with you as well. Um, your your language studies, it's all about you. It's all about
Yes,
you.
yes,
It's all about
yes.
you. It's
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 all about me.
it is. It is. The fact that you and I can communicate, it's because you're interested in English.
Yes.
If you didn't speak English, we wouldn't be able to communicate. I don't know any Pakistani. I don't know any Arabic.
Okay, okay.
How is your Spanish? How is your Portuguese?
I can't speak and understand Portuguese and Spanish, you know.
It's all English right now. And I speak English because that's where I was born. You speak English because you're
It is my requirement.
you're going to emigrate to an English speaking country. So
Yes, for that's why I'm doing IELTS and English courses to get grip on my to get grip on English.
It's a stepping stone. You're going somewhere, and
Yes, yes.
English is a requirement for that. Yeah.
I'm not doing it happily. You know, it is very
Oh,
difficult time. I don't want to take risk, this kind of risk. You know, it is very hard risk for me,
yeah.
and I am if I cannot get good band score in IELTS test, I can waste my 1 year.
Yeah.
You know, I I I did not get admission in any other university. I am just focused on Australia. You know, so
So you actually mentioned West Sydney University, correct?
University of Western Sydney.
Okay. And you've got friends that are studying there already?
Cousins actually cousins. I have some cousins there.
Okay. Is that is that university easier? Is the admittance easier there than other places in Australia? I know Australia is, I mean, it's a good place to go study. And there's actually some very good medical schools in Melbourne, for example.
No, Sydney is the best city and the great destination for foreign students, and everyone want to go Sydney. And the other priority is Melbourne. If you cannot you get the admission in Sydney, then you can get in Melbourne. But because you know Sydney is the beautiful city.
Sydney is pretty crazy. The how many, there's like miles and thousands of miles of coastland in Sydney. Sydney's crazy. Sydney,
Yes, yes,
people
it's a
take
great city.
people take the train like 2 hours to get to Sydney to go to work. It's Sydney's crazy. Sydney's crazy.
Have you ever been went there?
I Yes, I have. And I actually went to they've got the Sydney Bridge, and they've actually got a walking tour of the Sydney Bridge. You're actually like in the bridge, walking up the bridge. I was doing that, and it started raining and lightning. Oh my gosh, I lost him. Oh, Shani. um, I actually just got an email today from the I don't know what it's called, the Sydney Bridge tour, whatever the thing is. Um, yeah, I've been to Sydney. There was some pretty good food there. There's a lot of cool stuff in Sydney. um, so hey, he's back.
Hello.
Hey,
Yes. How long have you been lived there?
no, my wife was there on a business trip, and I went along. I think it might have been 7 or 10 days. It was a short trip.
Okay. So you enjoy a lot there. You enjoy the beauty of Sydney.
It was very cool. Very cool. Yes.
Uh, uh, what kind of weather is there? You know, I want to know about it. I heard that the weather is very moderate.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, I don't think it when I was there, it was probably uh I would say 60s and 70s Fahrenheit. So between like, I don't know, 16 and 23, 24 degrees centigrade. Um, I was just saying, I went on, you know about the Sydney Bridge, right? It's kind of a
Yes, yes,
big,
I know. I know.
they've,
I
they've
know.
got,
There is
they've
the
got
opera house.
the Opera House as well. Yeah. The Sydney Bridge, though, there's a walking tour. There's actually a company that's
Yeah.
organized, and
Yes, yes.
you can go and you can do the Sydney Bridge walking tour, and you get all these photos. I mean, it's a pretty cool thing. Well, I went to do that, and the day I did it, there was lightning, So they canceled our trip. They like made us stop for 30 minutes, and then we started moving again, and then they like stopped and they canceled, and they like sent us home. It was That was an
that
experience.
that
I don't have the photos from the top of the bridge, but I'm one of very few people that have ever had their Sydney Bridge tour canceled from lightning. That was pretty cool.
yes, yes, it is good. And how many countries have you visited in your whole life? How many countries?
I I believe it's 26 countries now, including my home country, America.
It is a long trip, you know.
It's a good number, but like there's 215 countries. So there's people that have been to 150 countries. I'm just getting started. How about you?
Sorry, what did you say?
How many countries
What
have
did
you
you say?
been?
Only two countries.
Two. Okay.
Yes, maybe in three, maybe three in future.
Okay.
Yes,
Good luck.
yes.
hopefully
Same.
hopefully in 14 days you'll have good test results and you'll be one step closer to Australia.
You should pray for me. You know,
I
I
will.
have need. I have need the prayers of every person. I have. You're also.
Shani, there's two factors. One is your language, another one is your confidence.
Yes, yes,
Figure out what you need to do to just be confident and not be scared and
uh,
just blow their socks off. Just have fun. That's
yes,
anytime my wife goes for an interview or a difficult meeting, that all I tell her is have fun. I mean, you too. You're good. You're good at English. Just have fun. Just relax, have fun. Just have fun.
only. Yes, yes. Thank you so much for giving me. It is a great advice to have confidence in me, but I feel very shy when I talk in front of the people, when the whole class is sitting in front of me and I speak something. Um, I cannot speak, but I will try. Must I will try, and I will tell you that I did it.
Dude, you remember we are live to the entire world right now, right? We're on
Yeah.
YouTube live right now.
Yes,
You're talking to everybody. A little class of 10 people is not a big deal.
yes, yes, yes. But that is another. That is another thing. It is another thing, you know.
Just just figure out how to be confident, how to not be nervous. That at this point, I don't think it's about English. It isn't. It's not about English. It's about fear. Just
Yes,
don't be afraid.
yes,
Just don't be afraid.
yes, yes. I will try it, and tomorrow I will speak in front of all. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
because you gave me
Just
encourage. You encourage
well,
me.
and that's the thing. Just do it. If you go in front of class in 20 people and you freeze, it's only 20 people.
Yes,
It's only 20. There's 7 point how many billion people? It's only 20. That's that's your family, right? Talk in front of your
yes, yes,
family, make your mistakes there in front of your family and
yes,
just get more confident. That I mean that's all it is. Just make your mistakes there and then you can be good in front of the examination team. Whoever wants to examine, that's fine, no problem. I'm okay. I
yes,
can handle it, right? I'm confident.
yes. I'm thinking about it. I will do, and I will uh, do that. What are you saying? And
Cool.
uh, co- I will fulfill your advices. And tomorrow I will tell you that I did it. And
Good or bad. Good or bad. Just yeah, do it. It's it's
yes,
just it's just a thing to get over, even if it goes badly. Okay, that's information. That's interesting.
yes,
That's
yes,
okay.
yes,
That's okay.
yes.
It's progress.
So
It's the next challenge. It's the next it makes it a lot easier if you get into another situation and it's scary to go, okay, hang on. I got this. It's okay. I can smile. I can be
yes,
relaxed. It's okay. I'm good. I'm good.
actually, I have some stress of my because I have only one chance. Otherwise, if I miss this chance, uh, maybe I will next intake is in September, so I can lose the chance. I have this fear also because uh, I want to go in July. In this way, I can waste my whole year because I recently done my intermediate in last September in 2017.
Yeah.
So in this way, I just can waste my 6 months. But if I waste some more time, it will be 1 year. It would be 1 year.
Careful with the language you use talking to yourself because your brain is listening to you.
Yes,
It's not right now you have the chance to shortcut, jumpstart and get there early. Go for it.
yes,
Go for early. Go for early. You know, you could
yeah, yeah.
you can do September, but you can also do early. So just go for early. Early sounds good. I kind of like
Yes,
early. You like early? I like early.
yes, yes.
Early's good. Early's good.
I also I also loved
Early is
go
good.
early.
Early is good.
Yes,
Care don't don't careful saying things about failure to your brain because your brain is listening. Your brain listens to your thoughts. Your subconscious brain is powerful. Tell your brain, I'm
yes, yes.
learning, I'm improving, I'm getting better, I'm practicing, improving, better, 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 happy, happy, happy. Not failure, bad. No, improving, learning, happy, happy. That's something to want. That's something to worry about. That's Tony Robbins, all of these guys about psychocybernetics and all that stuff. Your brain is listening to what you say. Say good things.
Yes, yes, yes. It
Progress,
is good.
success, improvement, practice, improvement, happy. That stuff is important. It's important. It's important.
Yes. So God bless you, and you helped me a lot to make me confident, and
Well, I
I will try it.
I only asked you for 5 minutes,
What?
and I only asked you for 5 minutes. We've been talking for a good while. Good for you. Congratulations. That was good.
You influenced on me, and you had good impact on me, and it is very good thing for me. I understand your about I understand, and I will complete my I will sorry what to say. I'm very happy now.
Very cool. Well, I hope we get to talk again. I very much appreciate your time, and let's talk offline here. Let's talk about this. I got some ideas. I'll send you my link for link. Okay. If you
Yes, yes.
sign up with my link, you and I both get an extra 100 words in our dictionaries, and
Yes.
their dictionary system is pretty cool. I like the way that works. So I'll send you my link for link, and we got to talk again. We got to talk some more.
Okay, okay. Yes, I will check the dictionary and I will check the link which you send me,
Cool.
and we will talk again, must, and have a good time.
Very cool.
Bye.
Talk to you soon. Cheers.
Bye. Allah. Okay, bye.
Ciao.
Thank you so much.